Good morning.
Welcome to this meeting of the Public Facilities Commission. Before us today is the Public Facilities Department, TT.
Thank you, Commissioner Mamoli. Good morning again. This meeting is being recorded and broadcast live. Before we get started, I will ask Colleen Daly, the PFC Secretary, to take a roll call of the meeting participants. Colleen, if you please conduct the roll call.
Thank you, TT. Please unmute your device and confirm your presence when I call your name. Beginning roll call with the Commission. Larry Mamoli, Commissioner.
Present.
Donald Wright, Commissioner.
Present.
TT Lee, Legal Advisor.
Present.
Catherine Pendleton, Article Clerk.
Present.
Violetta Panayotova, Paralegal.
Present.
And with PFD, Carlton Jones, Director.
Present.
Greg Rideout, Senior Project Manager.
Present.
I'm sorry, Guy. I totally messed it up. Guy D. Acevedo, Senior Project Manager.
No problem at all. Present.
I'll read for the record the remainder of the individuals. Attendees do not need to unmute your device when their name is called. Dana DiMatteo, Assistant Director for Operations.
Present.
Pat Mulvey-Welsh, Assistant Director for Construction. And this concludes roll call. Thank you.
Thank you, Colleen. For the Public Facilities Department, we have Director Carlton Jones. PFD has 3 vote requests on the agenda for today. I will read the votes on the agenda, followed by a presentation for each vote. At the conclusion, the Commission may make a motion to take a vote via roll call. If such motion is approved, the PFC Secretary will conduct a roll call for each Commissioner's vote for the record. Vote number 1 is being presented by Greg Rideout, Senior Project Manager for PFD. This is a request for amendment to the vote of September 20th, 2023 regarding a contract with Cambridge 7 Associates Incorporated to provide architectural design and construction administration services associated with the 26 Court Street full renovation project located at 26 Court Street, downtown Boston. This is a request for a time extension for a maximum contract duration of January 28, 2026 and a maximum not to exceed of $1,186,126.24 as an additional amendment to the contract amount. Greg, if you would please present your vote request.
Yes, good morning, Commissioners. I'm Gregory Rideout, Senior Project Manager, here to request an amendment to the Design Services and Construction Administration Services for a contract with Cambridge 7 Associates Incorporated for the 26 Court Street full renovation project. Public Facilities Department is managing design and construction of the project, which is located at 26 Court Street, downtown Boston. Cambridge 7 Associates Incorporated was retained to provide design and construction administration services for the project, which included full interior and exterior renovations of 26 Court Street, including mechanical, electrical, plumbing, fire protection, structural, civil, and architectural design and construction administration services. On February 10th, 2021, the Public Facilities Commission approved the award of design and construction administration services for the project. The original contract included $4,632,871 for basic services and $2,242,590 for additional services, for a contract total of $6,875,461. The original contract was for 178 weeks from June 4th, 2021 to November 1st, 2024. On September 20th, 2023, Public Facilities Commission approved Amendment 1 to Design and Construction Administration Services for the project. The amendment for additional design services in the amount of $1,804,252 was for pre-construction services, construction phase services, commissioning agent, and construction phase testing. The cumulative contract amount was $8,679,713. The contract was extended from November 1st, 2024 to August 1st, 2025. The vote before you today is for a second request to the Public Facilities Commission to amend the executed Design and Construction Administration's contract with Cambridge 7 Associates Incorporated. This amendment is for construction phase services and hazardous materials construction administration services. The additional design services are related to the advertised scope of work. The fee for the additional design services, $1,186,126.24, and the cumulative contract amount, $9,865,839.24. Public Facilities Department is seeking authorization to expend up to the amount of additional services requested but is reserving a right to execute an amendment for less. In regards to the portion of design services related to the extended period of $897,884, that's kind of divided up into there's the initial 3-month period for a portion of this, up to $593,063.12, an additional for the initial 3-month period, and remaining set aside for an additional 3 months. Similarly, PFD is seeking an extension of the contract for a maximum duration of up to 6 months from August 1st, 2025 to January 28, 2026, reserving the right to extend for an additional 3 months for the remaining 3-month period as needed. This will allow PFD to operate expediently on the remaining items to close the project nears. We could turn to the PowerPoint slides. Okay, here we have a rendering of 26 Court Street with the perspective looking down towards the old State House. Next slide, please. This is a rendering of the North Plaza. This rendering was created digitally. The first rendering was a hand rendering. Here we can see the updated plaza for 26 Court Street. We have the city branding out in front with City of Boston 26 Court Street. We have a new accessible ramp coming in on either side behind the planters. And then we have some bike racks out front and some flagpoles. All right, next please. As a refresher, the tenancy of the building with Public Facilities Department, and then followed by MOH, and then we have several additional office tenants, and then we have some shared office floors, and then on the first floor we have our lobby space, we have some constituent interaction spaces, we have a big counter, and we have a public meeting room. And then at below grade we have some various storage and support spaces and a bike room. Next, please. All right, on the left we have a workstation, and on the right we have a private office. Final slide, please. This is a rendering, hand rendering of the lobby. So to the right, you can see the windows going out towards the plaza. You can see some historic doors that will be put back and hung there. We'll have an entrance vestibule that you can see in the center behind that panel of wood. We've opened up the columns so that they're thinner. To the left, we have the reception desk. We have a kind of a light fixture right above the reception desk there. And then when folks enter the building, the public will be heading there beyond the reception desk to go around through security. Employees will be able to go kind of behind the rendering here and go on the other side to go through the turnstile similar to what's set up at City Hall. And there'll be places for public seating and interaction on either side of the entry vestibule there. Okay, thank you. All right, now the fee negotiation with Cambridge 7 is in accordance with the project's publicly advertised RFQ guidelines for the design fee calculation. Public Facilities at Cambridge 7 negotiated the additional design services not to exceed $1,186,126.24, with the completion of the remaining work to be done in the final made on or before January 28, 2026. In conclusion, I'm seeking Public Facility Commission's approval to amend Professional and Design Construction Administration Services contract with Cambridge 7 Associates for the reasons presented, which are also noted in the project background memorandum submitted with this vote. Welcome the opportunity to answer any questions. Thank you for your time and consideration.
One question, maybe I misheard you. We're voting only for the extension to January 28, 2026. I thought I heard you say reserving the right for another 3 months.
Yeah, I guess to clarify, what we're looking to do is that we're requesting up to this given dollar amount and up to this given duration of 6 months. However, PFD would like to have the ability to execute for a lower dollar amount and for a shorter period, and then if needed to have additional time with the designer, then we would go up to this period through the end of January 2026, and also up to the full dollar amount requested under the vote. We wanted to avoid having to come back for a second vote.
No, shortening time, shortening money is great. I was just more concerned about extending the time. I thought I heard you say you could extend it for another 3 months.
No, just that we might do it in 3-month blocks, 2 3-month blocks.
That's fine. No questions, Commissioner Wright?
Yeah, thank you for the clarification, Greg. Thank you. No questions, no comments.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Oh, do we need to take, I'm sorry, roll call.
I'm sorry.
Is there a motion to take a vote via roll call? If so, Colleen Daly will conduct the roll call for the
Motion
votes.
to approve.
Second.
Thank you. When I call your name, please note your vote for the record. Commissioner Momoli?
Yes.
Commissioner Wright?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Vote number 1 is hereby approved.
Thank you.
Vote numbers 2 and 3 are being presented by Guy De Acevedo, Senior Project Manager for PFD. I'd like to call your attention, Commissioners, as these votes 2 and 3 are both requests to amend consulting contracts for the construction of the William E. Carter School located at 396 Northampton Street, South End, managed by PFD. As a result, there's a request to the Commission to allow the Project Manager to present votes 2 and 3 jointly. At the conclusion of the Project Manager's presentation, I will note a separate roll call for the vote thereafter. Would that be agreeable to the Commission?
Yes.
Thank you. Vote number 2 is a request for amendment to the vote of May 22nd, 2024. This is the first vote that I will note for the record is regarding a contract with Lero Program and Construction Management PEPC to provide owner project manager services for the construction and final completion phase services associated with the William E. Carter School project. This is a request for a time extension to the contract expiration date through October 23rd, 2026, and an increase of $368,500 to the contract amount. Vote number 3 is a request for amendment to the vote of May 22, 2024 regarding a contract with Perkins and Will Architects Incorporated to provide design services associated with the William E. Carter School project. To provide, for an increase of $331,395 to the contract amount. Guy, if you would please present your vote request.
Good morning, Commissioners. I'm here to request an amendment to both the Owner's Project Manager Services contract with Lero Program and Construction Management, PEPC, and the Professional Design and Construction Administration Services contract with Perkins and Will for the new William E. Carter School. As mentioned, Public Facilities Department is managing the design and construction of the project located at 396 Northampton Street in the South End. The new 86,000 square foot state-of-the-art building is built on the existing site, which replaced a building that was not designed to support the needs of the Carter School students who present a wide range of complex health needs. For PFD's vote number 2, owner project manager firm Lero Program and Construction Management, PEPC, was retained to provide owner project manager services for the project. The original vote first came before the PFC Commission for the feasibility study phase through schematic design in February 12th of 2020. The first vote then followed before the Commission in August 18th, 2021 for increasing services through construction. Following by a second vote approval for extended services in May 22nd of 2024. So before you today is the third amendment request for Lero Program and Construction Management, PEPC. The contract is being amended and increased in the amount of $368,500, $308,000 of which is base fee, and $60,500 for additional services. This includes not to exceed new amount of $3,650,513. The contract expiration date is also being extended from June 12, 2026 to October 23, 2026 for the continuation of OPM services due to the combination of construction coordination, required modifications, and third-party utility delays, which extended the overall construction schedule. Included in Leroy's amendment fee proposal, there are 2 sub-consultants that require additional monies for added scopes of work. Apologies, 1 sub-consultant. This is for Briggs Engineering and Testing, a third-party testing agency on the project related to the need for construction inspections and materials testing services. This includes the following disciplines of curtain wall and skylight water testing, steel strength testing, concrete placement and reinforcing steel, fire stopping testing, soil compaction testing, asphalt placement and compaction, as well as masonry, structural, and product sampling. Public Facilities Department, vote number 3 is for the design firm of Perkins and Will, which was retained to provide services and provide design and construction administration services for the new Carter School project. The original vote came before the Public Facilities Commission for the feasibility study phase through schematic design on February 12, 2020. The first vote was approved and presented in July 19, 2023 for design development through construction, followed by a second vote approval in August 18, 2021 for extended services, as well as a third vote approval for extended services in May 22nd of 2024. So before you today is the 4th amendment request for Perkins and Will to amend the executed design contract services in the amount of $331,395, $321,195 of which is base fee, and $10,200 in additional services. And this includes the new not to exceed amount of $9,268,199. Similar to the first reason for extensions, it's due to a combination of construction coordination, required modifications, and third-party utility delays, which calls for the extension and continued construction administration services. Included in Perkins and Will's fee proposal, there are 2 sub-consultants that require additional monies for added scopes of work due to the extensions. The first of which is Bala Engineering, the mechanical and electrical engineering sub-consultant, and IMEG Engineering, the plumbing and fire protection engineering sub-consultant on the project, both of which increases are related to additional on-site support, coordination, and reviews for added scopes of work in their respective fields. If I may direct your attention to the PowerPoint slides. Vote number 2, again, is for the owner's project manager services with Leroy, and vote 3 is for Perkins and Will. So as you can see here, just for a refresher on the location, the project site for the new Carter School building is in the same original location with the Mass Ave T-stop directly behind the school. It is straddled by Northampton Street and Camden Street and located along the southwest corridor. Next slide, please. Here's an exterior rendering of the school, the new building. Next slide, please. And taken roughly a month and a half ago, or about a month ago, this is the progress photo of the actual building in place, being concluded in time for school opening next week. Next slide, please. So as previously referenced, third-party utility delays and extensions were related to electric utility equipment delivery and installs. Shown in the photo here for reference are the transformers and switches for the new William E. Carter School building. Next slide, please. Additional coordination and unforeseen conditions which led to modifications were directly related to a shading system located on the 3rd floor roof playground area. for the new Carter School building. Shown here are examples of additional steel supports that are required, all in coordination to account for structural wind loads that were increased due to the close proximity to the MBTA and the Amtrak railway lines directly behind the school. The distance between the two is roughly 10 feet. And so extra consideration and care was given to make sure that all elements on the rooftop area, including this extended shading system, was properly accommodated for this location. So as you can see here, that required some additional coordination and work in the ceilings below on the right side photo, and then above the slab on the rooftop playground area, extended supports for the bases of the poles in the next slide here. We could go on to the next one. We'll see, so these posts sit on that additional support that was shown in the previous slide. On the left is a progress photo. It shows the additional steel support along the bottom with the post sitting directly on it. On the right side is the current condition and the final design of the shading system in place, covering playground equipment, which is particularly critical for the Carter School population in terms of regulating temperature for the students at the playground areas. Next photo, please. And this is the shading system in its entirety, covering swing sets and various musical playground equipment, crucial outdoor spaces for Carter School programming. And I believe that concludes the slides. In conclusion, I'm seeking the Public Facilities Commission's approval to amend the owner's project manager services contract with Lero Program Construction Management, PCPE, as well as to amend the Professional Design and Construction Administration Services contract for Perkins & Will for the reasons presented, which are also noted in the project background memorandum submitted in the vote request. I welcome the opportunity to answer any questions you may have. Thank you for your time and your consideration.
No questions, Commissioner Wright?
No, just really excited about this project. Really look forward to the day doors open. So, no questions, comments.
Thank you. Is there a motion to take a vote via roll call for vote number 2?
Motion to take the vote for roll call number 2.
Second.
All in favor? Oh, sorry.
Thank you. Colleen, would you please conduct the roll call for the vote?
Commissioner Mamoli?
Yes.
Commissioner Wright?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Vote number 2 is hereby approved. Is there a motion to take a vote via roll call for vote number 3?
Motion to take vote number 3.
Second.
Thank you. Colleen?
Commissioner Mamoli?
Yes.
Commissioner Wright?
Yes.
Thank you. Vote number 3 is hereby approved. This concludes PFD's agenda for today. Is there a motion to adjourn this portion of the meeting?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Thank
Is
you.
there a roll?
Thank you,
Thank you,
Commissioner.
everyone. We're going to have
Thank
a
you.
quick break.